Hello, this is Story Time, and I'm Ron Miscavige, your storyteller. And before I get into today's program, there's a couple pieces of business I want to get out of the way. And number one is that if you'd care to contribute to the ongoingness of this and the other programs I do, the links to do that, whether you want to become a Patreon or a one-time subscriber, are in the description on this video. That's number one business out of the way. Number two business has to do with watching this. And here's what I'd like to say. I did a program called Attitudes and States of Mind. And then I did one called The Will versus the Imagination. And then I did another one, The Will versus the Imagination Part 2. If you'd like to, and I think it would enhance your understanding of what I'm going to tell you today, you could go back and watch these before you watch this. It's not that critical, but I think it would enhance your understanding. Or just go ahead, watch this, and then watch those three prior videos and watch this again. Good. Okay, all the business out of the way. Let me get into what I wanted to tell you today. Number one, I'm going to give you two important points. Number one point is this. I told you to make a list of the things that you'd like to accomplish. Now, I didn't tell you this, but it's just as important. Don't tell anybody about what you want to accomplish. Now, that may seem like an ultra simple point, or maybe, well, why would I do that? Well, I'll tell you why. You've met people in your life who are what we would call bad news. In other words, they have a negative outlook on life, like nothing can be accomplished. If you tell these people about it, believe me when I tell you, you're going to get negativism in what you're trying to accomplish. So just don't even bother telling anybody. Okay, that's number one point. And number 2 point is this, and this is just as important. They're all important points. You put them all together, they produce a great effect in your life. The second point I want to say is this. When you do an affirmation or saying something is so, an affirmation is just something that you'd say, maybe, I'm going to be better to small animals. I'm going to be better to small animals. And you'd repeat that many times. And that's saying that something is going to be so. When you do this, on the list of things you'd like to accomplish, say it as if it's already accomplished, such as, I am kind to small animals, instead of saying, I'm going to be kind to small animals. You get the little difference there. Now, those two things are pretty important because you're getting rid of any potential negativism from people you've told this to do, and just keeping it to yourself and applying that principle of when you do something, when you say something or you have it written on your list, say it as if it's already accomplished. Now, this is about as simple as I can get this for you. If you wanted to look into the people who talk about this at length, you can go on the internet and look up an author called Charles Hannell. That's one of them. Another one, guy by the name of Atkinson. They go into great detail on this. I am saving you tens of hours of research with these short little programs, and I assure you, if you apply them, you are definitely going to improve your life, and you're going to lead a more prosperous, healthy, and happier life. Not maybe. I've used these in the first part of my life unknowingly. I didn't know what I was doing, but I kind of fell into this, and I've accomplished things that I never would have done had I not used this method. Then, of course, as I did research onto it and found out that this is all part of a way of thinking that produces a great result, it's improved my life even more. So I urge you, try this out. Not try it out. Go ahead and do it. I'm just telling you. Go ahead and do it. What the hell do you have to lose? A little time of your life, and who knows? Maybe you'll accomplish things that you never thought you could. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you, I would bet you money. I'd bet you even money. I'd give you odds on it even, saying that you're going to accomplish a lot of good things with it. So those are the 2 points I wanted to give you today. Put those in your kit bag and apply them to these lessons. Don't tell other people about your plans. And number 2, do your statements on a little piece of paper I told you to carry around with you. Look at it in the morning, look at it at noon, look at it at night. Throughout the day, if you take it out, look at it. Look at these, and there's statements that these things are already accomplished. Well, that's what I wanted to tell you today. In closing, let me tell you something. I sincerely wish you to have a healthy, happy, successful life. And may I say, God bless all of you, and God bless America. I will see you on the next episode. I'm Ron Miscavige. I'm your storyteller. Bye-bye for now.